Utah's real estate is as diverse as its climates. From the summits of Park City all the way to the red rocks of St. George, Utah's real estate is bursting with character. Utahns love their real estate.
But it's always evolving and changing, whether somebody wants to sell it or remodel it.
This is Utah Real Estate Essentials.
It's just so fun. Okay, Clay, for this one, we're headed out to West Point. And if you don't know where West Point, if anyone out there doesn't know, you head out to Hill Air Force Base and you head west about 5 minutes and you get right to West Point. And this is a super desirable area. It's a really up and growing community, and you can get some really good values out there.
Yeah, you can. And we've actually done financing. I've found a few different homes out in that area, and you're right. Price per square foot is great, and it's a beautiful area. And this home is just spectacular too.
Yeah, you'll notice as we're flying around the outside of this, they've really put a lot in this house. As you can tell, they got the solar panels on the top.
Yeah.
That's for their water heater, so they can heat their water heater naturally.
Nice.
Right from the sun, which is
Yeah.
great. So they've got like a third water heater, and they heat that right off of that, which is cool. So they do lots of fun stuff. And as you can see, they really decked this house out. Lots of detail work that went into this. And you can see as we go into the inside, this is an exceptional value because this competes with new construction.
Mm-hmm.
But the value here that you're getting completely finished home. You're getting 100% finished with the yard, the fence, everything at only $120 a square foot. New construction is probably about $135 a square foot.
Yeah, that's an amazing price.
Yeah.
And especially as you look at this, there's a lot of attention to detail. When you look at it from the outside, you're like, oh, that's great. And then as we move inside, they keep that same continuity on the detail and the workmanship on the inside. And for that price per square foot, honestly, that's unbelievable.
This house is going to sell. I just told them, listen, we don't need to worry. Just sit back and you wait for your buyer, because somebody's going to come in and fall in love with this house and they're going to buy it. So let's talk about, at that price tag, so we're just under $500,000.
Mm-hmm.
Let's talk about what financing would look like on
Well,
this.
effective January 1st this year, that changed significantly because they actually raised the conventional loan amount from $424,100 to $453,100. So we had
That's a big jump for
It's
them,
a
right?
big jump. So previously, this home would have been about a 10% down type home if you wanted to for jumbo financing. Now it falls into that conventional loan where you get the very best interest rates, the very best payment, and you're putting less than 10% down on this property. So it really puts it in a nice bracket from a payment perspective, a finance perspective, and you get this beautiful home. And honestly, for that price per square foot, it's just going to make this home extremely affordable, both upfront and long-term as well.
Yeah, and it's always a good time to own real estate, but especially right now because we're seeing lots of appreciation in really good areas like West Point is a really up-and-coming, growing community, and with a lot of jobs coming into Hill Air Force Base, we got the new F-35 Lightning, and a lot of jobs, a lot of people coming into that area, and so it's got a natural boom. Okay, so let's talk about this because they've got, in this house, you're just over 4,000 square feet. They've got 6 bedrooms, 4 full and 1.5 baths on the main floor, and it's set up perfectly. So it's a master on the main floor, as you see, and then you go down to the basement. 6 bedrooms on the main floor. They've got one finished out that is an office right now, but you could use that either way.
Yeah, and notice that closet, so that really would be categorized as a bedroom as well. So yeah,
headed down to the basement, you're going to see that they've got an entertainment area, which is perfect for the family. They've got a little kitchenette down there. They've also got a walkout basement here, which is really nice, so they could have a mother-in-law apartment really easily.
I love that. That's such a nice feature. We have that on our home. We've had that on homes in the past, and that really makes all the difference when you have company or somebody else who wants to stay there, and it's just convenient as well, just being able to walk out that basement.
Yeah, and they got 3 bedrooms on the main floor and 3 bedrooms in the basement, and lots of room down there. The backyard is completely done. It's got a big swing set back there. It's fully fenced in, and it's plug and play.
It is. As we're walking through this, I'm looking at this home, and like I say, 6 bedrooms. This will accommodate a nice large family. It has some guest room opportunity. Really is just that plug and play, and all the details, like I say, throughout the basement and everything, finished very, very nicely.
Yeah, they did a terrific job on this house. We show a lot of houses on the show, but there's very few of them that are just completely finished, just ready to walk in, it's just ready to move in.
That's so true. And even the parts we don't see on the video in a lot of cases, where there is the cement and the studs and the drywall and different things, and this you're just seeing a finished product. It really is nice because there's so many people that move into a home and they say, I'll finish this in a few years. and it doesn't happen. And this is just ready to go right now.
Yeah. We're going to go into the garage here. Garage is one of the features we don't normally show on the show, but you're going to see this is a big, massive garage. 3-car garage on the left-hand side there. You'll notice it's an extra high garage.
Yeah, I noticed
And
that.
so if you have the right type of boat, you can fit it right in there. If you have a big tower, you're probably going to need to blow over the tower.
Right.
But in the backyard, you can see the fence is already in. They got a big swing set. That swing set's actually going to stay with the house. And they've got lots of mature trees back here. This is I like this house. I'm a big fan.
Me too. I love this.
Yeah, so this is going to be somebody's at $120 a square foot. It's hard to go wrong in this. So Park City's just got a bunch of snow, and it's always a good time to buy real estate up there. And I got Mike Leginski up there. So Mike, tell me a little bit about this property and where it's located.
Yeah, so this house is address is 2305 Creek Crossing Loop, and it's in the Aspen Creek Crossing neighborhood, right at the Canyons Village. So a great single-family home with great access to skiing. You can literally walk to the base of the resort.
Yeah, it's beautiful. I love that roof. It looks like they've got some solar panels on there as well, huh?
They do. They have solar. It's a super efficient home. Actually, the driveway and walkway are also heated. And here we are entering the house, and you're greeted by this amazing fireplace. And then you have an additional fireplace right there in the living room area.
Yeah, I love how they combined all those different woods and all the different stone in there. It's very appealing. It's very Park City, which I love.
Yeah, it's a beautiful rustic home. You can see the vaulted ceilings. It's a great open space. If you're looking for an open floor plan, it doesn't get much better than this. And then you've got, just right off to the side, you've got your master bedroom. And here we are in the kitchen with that great island for entertaining and prepping. They have 2 dishwashers here, a large refrigerator, a great stove top. It's a really well done kitchen with a lot of light.
Okay, great. So how many bedrooms and baths are we talking about on this?
So this home's 5 bedrooms. Here's the master I was talking about. This is on the main floor. It's a large master, so you could easily put a desk in there if you wanted to as well. You got your full closet and your master bath. Then you have 2 additional bedrooms upstairs and 2 downstairs with a flex room where you could use as a bedroom or an office, plus a theater room, plus a workout room. This house has everything.
Yeah, it's beautiful. They did a really nice job. So tell me a little bit about, sometimes people set these up as rentals. Is that an option on this one?
It is actually, a lot of single family homes in Park City, you're not allowed to do nightly rentals. But this one in this neighborhood, legally, you are allowed to do nightly rentals. So Airbnb, VRBO, they are all possibilities. So it offers a lot of flexibility to a homeowner.
Wow, that's incredible, because you could own this house, have it as a second home, be renting it out, making the mortgage payment. So you basically have your free rental. You could make money. You turn around and make money on a house like this.
Yeah, like I said, a lot of flexibility to the owner. They can do whatever they want. Legally, they can rent the house out, and it's a great location. It's a big home. It's 8,600 square feet, so lots of space for everyone to move about the house and have their own space. And here's that theater I was talking about, dedicated theater room. It's beautiful. Here's an additional bedroom, and there's 7 fireplaces. We just saw a fireplace. There's 7 fireplaces throughout the home. It's 8 bathrooms, 5 bedrooms with that additional flex room, like I mentioned before.
Yeah, they did a really nice job of putting all the colors and styles and everything into this home. I really like it. It's got a very warm Park City feel. It'd be perfect if you get off the ski slopes and you go walking into your big beautiful home here. It would be really enjoyable.
Yeah, it is absolutely a beautiful home. It's a very convenient home as well. You have laundry on each floor. There's radiant throughout the home, so it's a very comfortable home. We mentioned in the house last week, same thing. You walk in from skiing and you've got these warm, comfortable floors. Your feet feel great when you're walking in the house, and it keeps the house at a great temperature all day long. And then there we saw the 3-car garage as well. So a nice flat driveway and plenty of room for your cars.
Yeah, it's a spectacular property, great location, a year-round location. It's not just skiing season. Park City is great all year round. So, Mike, if somebody wanted more information about this particular home, how would they contact you?
They can reach us at 435-901-0904, or they can hop on the website at parkcity4less.com.
We were looking for a new home. Some were too big, some were too small, some were just wrong. Then, wow, we were in our dream home.
Then the hard part started. All this paperwork.
Luckily, we had Steve, a loan officer from Castle and Cooke Mortgage, on our side. Even though he's done this 1,000 times, he knew we hadn't. He took care of everything, and fast, so we could focus on the things that really matter, like enjoying our new home. Castle and Cooke Mortgage, the key to your castle.
Most people aren't insurance experts. Shoot, most of the time they don't know what coverage they have or even who their agent is. It's okay. It's not your job to be an insurance nerd. It's mine. I even have the glasses and sweater vest. As your personal insurance nerd, my staff of nerds and I are excited and eager to get nerdy about your insurance. Your coverage is important and so is the price. We understand that. Let us get nerdy about the details. If you're looking for the cheapest price from some online company regardless of coverage, you've got the wrong nerd. Now, if you're looking for a personal relationship with a local insurance nerd who cares about covering you and your family and that your cat's name's Fluffy, I'm your nerd. Give us a call or shoot us an email. If we don't answer right away, it's because we're deep in the nerdiness with another client. Don't worry, we'll get right back to you. We always do. Kai Tanner, Farm Bureau Insurance.
So the wonderful winters down in Moab, and I got Rachel Moody. And Rachel, I know you do a ton of real estate down there. Tell me about a little bit about this house and the location it's at.
Well, welcome to Bridger Jack Mesa. This is a 9-acre parcel about 13 miles south of Moab City Center, up on the subdivision called Bridger Jack Mesa, which has large acreage parcels, typically around 9 to 10 acres. Lots of elbow room for you here and lots of expansive views.
Yeah, they did a really good job of making this house fit its surroundings. So I'm sure all of them are that way, where they just kind of fit in, just match the landscape, which I love.
Absolutely. Outdoor living is a very high priority for us here. So you have access to your covered east patio and your covered west patio off of your living area here.
Yeah, I love those doors. You can just open those up and enjoy that weather. It makes me jealous because it's so warm down there right now.
Yeah.
So going into the kitchen, they look like they really did a nice designer kitchen here.
Absolutely great for entertaining. Has a wet bar, also has a built-in ice maker, your 6-burner stove, and then nice open living, kitchen, dining space.
Yeah, beautiful. So tell me, how many bedrooms and baths are we looking at in this house? How many square feet?
We have about 2,000 square feet on this, just shy of that. 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms. Your master bedroom is remote and has an ensuite oversized master bathroom.
Yeah.
With a fireplace.
So this must be the master bedroom that we're going into?
This is the master here, with amazing views headed off to the east of the La Salle Mountains. Yes.
Wow. That'd be something to wake up and enjoy that view.
Absolutely.
And it looks like they have a quite expansive master bath.
Absolutely. Soaking tub, double vanity, walk-in shower with a massive walk-in closet.
Yeah. Very, very nice. So are these generally, these houses out here, are these primary residence or secondary homes, or what are we looking at?
Well, this home in particular is a primary residence. We do have a mixture of both secondary homes and primary residences out here in Bridger Jack Mesa. We don't allow nightly rentals in this subdivision, so this home will have to either be your vacation home, your second home, or your primary residence.
Yeah, and winter's a popular time for Moab down there, isn't it?
It is. Well, it's getting more and more popular. People don't realize how wonderful our weather can be down here in the winter time.
Yeah, if it's 50 degrees and the sun's shining, it feels like it's about 80.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, no lack of blue skies down here in Moab.
Yeah.
This room here is another guest room. It is set up as a sewing room at this time, but it certainly can be a lovely guest room with access to the south end of the patio with views of the Abajo Mountains.
Yeah, it looks like they've got a big, huge garage, as they should for those big Jeeps.
Sure.
Right?
Yeah, oversized for your recreational toys.
Yeah, this is perfect. You can barbecue right out of the back and enjoy the landscape. And so, Rachel, if somebody wanted more information about this property, how would they contact you?
Well, my telephone number is 435-260-8245. You can also go to my website, which is moabreco.com, MOABRECO.com.
St. George is one of those destinations, and when you get into a lifestyle community like this is the best of St. George. So I got Chase Ames down there, and I know Chase, I know you're heavily involved, you know everything that's going on. Tell me a little bit about this house and what you got going on.
So Jay, this one's actually located in Emerald Springs. It is a fantastic home. As far as I know, it's actually the largest Rambler home in the subdivision, and it's just under 2,400 square feet.
That's a big home, but what's really nice about this, it's a Rambler, and so it's there's really no stairs in this thing. It just sprawls out forever, right?
Right, all on one level. Everything's accessible very easily. It's actually handicap friendly. All the doors are widened, and there's actually grab rails as well.
Oh, that's perfect. Okay, so now this is in one of those really nice communities with a really nice HOA that takes care of everything, right?
Yes, it is all self-included with this, and the HOA covers the clubhouse with an exercise room, an indoor and an outdoor pool, all kinds of amenities, and also they take care of the full yard maintenance. So this really is great for secondary getaway home buyers.
Yeah, so you could make this your main house, or it could be your secondary house, which is great. And it's, now tell me where it's located in St. George, and what is it, near golf courses, or what are we looking at here?
Yeah, so very, very near to a couple golf courses, and also very close to the Tucson and Ivins area and Snow Canyon. And there's actually biking trails, multiple bike trails, just a few minutes out from the door of this home.
Yeah, I can tell. It looks like they've done some updating on this house, right? When was it originally built?
It was originally built in 2001. They have recently done a lot of upgrades to the home. So there's premium granite countertops on every surface of the home. They've recently put in hardwood floors in the master bedroom, and they've updated all the faucets and sinks into the new premium stuff. So there's a lot of thought and effort into this home.
Yeah, and you guys are just enjoying some great weather this year, aren't you?
It has been fantastic, yes.
Yeah, we've been getting, every time it's cold up here, I'm always thinking of St. George. Man, I need to get a second home down there so I can just get away, because it's so nice, because you're only about 4 hours away from Salt Lake. And then once you're down there in St. George, then you can just go to the national parks, you can go down to Vegas, all that kind of stuff. And this is perfect and the properties appreciate and hold their value so well down there. So looking outside here, tell me about the grounds and stuff. What's around this property?
So this actually backs up to the largest pond and water feature in the subdivision. There's multiple ponds throughout the area, but this backs up really to the largest one. And it has an oversized 3-car garage with the home, a huge patio out back for entertaining, 4 bedrooms with a very open floor plan, and it's all in really perfect condition.
Yeah, you can tell this is just a really nice neighborhood, and look at those grounds. I just absolutely love it. So Chase, if somebody wanted more information on this, how would they reach you?
You can call us on our direct office number at 435-674-6011. And to check out more of our listings, you can go to amesteamutah.com and see everything that we have available for sale.
The last time we moved, the process took a lot longer than I thought, and I lost a bunch of my stuff. I just don't want to go through that again.
Don't worry, Zippy Shell to the rescue. Now, Zippy Shell is a proven nationwide company that is fully licensed and insured. And we bring our shell to your house where you can load it or we can load it for you. And once the container is full, you put a lock on it and we take it to our climate-controlled and secure warehouse. There, we wrap your containers to make your belongings more secure prior to shipping. And your possessions never leave that container until you unload it at your new home, so there's no chance of anything getting lost. And your price is guaranteed on the front end, no last-minute surprises. And that's what Zippy Shell is, portable storage and moving made simple. Contact us through zippyshell.com and tell them Zippy Girl sent you.
So Clay, is there, people are always looking to invest in real estate. Is there anything new as far as loans and what that looks like?
Yeah, it's pretty cool because a lot of people see what's happened with the market. Last year, year over year, we saw a 7% increase. We saw the years before that, a few years back, where it was even more significant than that.
Yeah.
But it's been a really, as we've talked about before, just a good, stable investment for people. And a lot of people want to get into that from a perspective of future planning, for retirement, those sort of things. What options are available? Well, one of the obstacles that people run into is they say, man, my taxes, I'm just not showing quite enough income there to qualify for that. Or in some cases, I've reached the maximum number of properties that Fannie Mae or Freddie Mac's going to allow, and I'm just stuck. I can't buy any more properties. So there's a solution to that, and we call it the Investor Cash Flow Program. And this is one where it looks at the property and says, all right, is this property cash flowing when you purchase this based off the purchase price, the payment, the interest rate? If it's going to cash flow and it makes sense, they'll do it just standalone off the property and the cash flow it's going to generate from that property.
That's cool.
It's phenomenal. The other great thing about it is some people that really get into investment say, do I have to buy this on my personal name? I kind of do everything in the name of a corporation. Through this program, you can actually buy the property in the name of your corporation, which is kind of a fun thing for people because, again, it's not based off your personal income. It's based strictly off of what the property is going to do from a performance perspective.
So it's more like a business than as like a personal loan.
Exactly. And it gets really exciting. I'm really excited about this one. We're starting to see a lot of demand for that, and we've seen a lot more investors come into the market as the market's been doing really well, and the economy's back on track. Jobs are good, growth is good, interest rates are still good, and so a lot more people are wanting to get into that market.
Okay, Clay, for this one, we're going to go out to a beautiful estate in the Heber Valley. And of course, we know the Heber Valley is just amazing when it comes to Utah, right?
I love that valley. Yeah, it's just right there. And look at that. I mean, just eye-popping property already.
Beautiful, right?
Yeah.
And as we fly over the top, you're going to notice that they've got a separate house off of the side, which is almost like the guest house right there. So if you drove right through, that's the guest house there, and that's where the pool is. So they got an indoor pool inside there, and it's also set up. That actually has 2 kitchens in it.
Well, I'll go be the guest there.
Yeah, this is where you want to be.
Yeah.
As you can see, you actually drive through the courtyard here, and the garage sits right in the center. I mean, really on this big, huge, beautiful property, and all this great landscaping in this. I mean, this is perfect. And now as we fly over the top, you're going to notice as you go off the back here, we go into the baseball park, and you think, well, that's great. It's right next to the park.
Right.
Yeah. No, that's part of the property. They're sitting on almost
kidding.
6.5 acres.
Wow. Yeah.
Right next to it, there's an equestrian center, but this is your baseball park. And right on the back there, you're going to see the road tracks. That's right where the Heber Creeper goes by. And so that's not an active track. That's just for basically the Heber Creeper.
Yeah.
And so, and off to the left, that you can barely see up to the top up there, you're going to see that they've got a race course back there. So if you want to race your motorcycles back there,
I love that.
They got everything, 6.5 acres, and they've got your own baseball park. And as you can see, look at the beautiful landscaping they've got in here.
I'm going that aerial shot too, just all the grass around that and the landscaping, and then I love all the exterior finishes. And then you walk inside here, Jay, and this is what I love. You continue with that same craftsmanship and top-notch workmanship throughout this property.
Yeah, they really put it in. You can see all the wood and just the way it should be out there in Heber. You know, just kind of that rustic kind of wood. You know, the kind of feel, the emotion that goes along with that, which is so great. And this kitchen is just wonderful. It's all part of the great room as you come in. And they didn't spare any expense here. As you can see, the beautiful countertops is granite, that thick granite, which is really nice. They've got a Thermador range there, as you can see. It's got a 6 burner, and then they've also got the cooking surface in the center. Look at the size of the ovens on that. Amazing.
Well, you know, it's interesting too. They got that island, and then this sink right on the island. That my wife loves that feature, and it's just such a fun feature to have in those properties.
Yeah.
And you really look at the detail on this kitchen. I just love the way they put this together.
Yeah, they didn't spare any expense, that's for sure. This is kind of the eating area right off of there, kind of the dining area. Of course, the place is huge. This is looking at kind of the laundry area, and that goes right out into the garage. And now you're going to love this. You go down here, right off of there, you go into your own full-size basketball court. Can you believe that?
That is awesome.
And also on the main floor, you've got your own home theater. And so this is a unique home because all the play areas on the main floor, and it's set up so as you approach the house, it feels like a rambler.
Right.
But the way they dug the basement out, they actually put the living area down in the lower area, or the main area, and so it's all still got light and everything.
Tons of natural light coming in.
Yeah. And so all entertaining on the main level, and then they dug it out so it's all just, so you're still walking out of here, and this is where this would be the master bedroom right here. And
Beautiful.
they didn't spare any expense again.
I love the complement of wood tones as we're moving through this property. There's just a great complement of wood tones throughout this, and it really makes it stand out and very unique.
Yeah. And so on this house, we're going to be looking at 12,500 square feet. It has 7 bedrooms. It's got 6 full and 2 half baths. So that's 8 baths in full. You have 3-car garage. It was built in 2007, and you're almost at 6.5 acres. And it's on this, beautiful cul-de-sac neighborhood, with all these beautiful homes. There's an equestrian property right next to this, and so
I love the way that it really gives you that feeling like you're kind of there. You have a lot of privacy, and yet you're in this middle of this great community at the same time.
And the Heber Valley itself, and there's your deck that's right off the back of the property that looks over there it is. You're looking over Timpanogos right there, and the lake's right over there, right over in that same direction.
I love those mountain shots and the views you have throughout this property. And of course, you have all that decking to appreciate it all the way around that property.
Yeah, and all their beautiful landscaping they have involved in this. And of course, you're not far from all the ski resorts here. You're just a hop, skip, and a jump right there. And so this is, like a Park City type property, right there in the Heber Valley, which is great.
Yeah, no, it is. And like I said, you're right there. You have the world-class skiing at Deer Valley, you have the Park City resorts, all of that right there close. I love this. The basketball court, the motocross track, the baseball diamond, the pool. They literally thought
there's your
of
hot
everything.
tub right there, and there you can see the living area that's above this. And so this is the kitchen that is right off of where you'd be down there. So if you want to cook up something for people that are swimming, so the nice thing about here, and then they go upstairs, take a look at this. This is the kitchen that's upstairs. Amazing. So theoretically, this house has 3 different kitchens in it. And so it's nice because in the Heber Valley, it gets cold there during the winter. You can be swimming inside, and during the summer you just open up your doors and you're enjoying this year round.
Yeah.
And there's the Heber Creeper that goes creeping by, during
That's
Christmas.
Such a fun little thing. Yeah, we've done that. Of course, to the North Pole with the kids. That's a fun little activity.
Yeah, that's what you get. And so this is, if you want to live in almost 6.5 acres, and you want to enjoy the Heber Valley and all that it has, because it's, as you can see, there's the lake off in the distance, and this is flying by, and you can see all the beautiful homes that are around. This is a special little property.
It's hard to imagine it getting any better.
I know. Just absolutely spectacular. I love this one.